Hey, this is Q here. We're going to do some ribs today, and we're going to do them a little bit different. So I've got my firebox over here on the left, stoked up with some shredded paper like I like from the mailbox. And on top of that, I've got some twigs from my pecan. And then on top of that, I got that hot ash. And then I'm going to be putting on some more wood just to get the heat up. And I'm going to leave this fireplace open for a while and just put some heat on this smoker. Well, as you can see, I got a rip-roaring fire going there. I just put on a couple pieces of cedar, and I want them to go into coals. And later on, I'll put in my my pecan for smoking. But right now, I'm just looking for heat and some coals and stuff. And we'll see what happens. But this could turn into a Julia Child cooking show. A buddy of mine stopped by at lunchtime, and we had a couple of libations, and they were tasting good, so figured I'd have another one. Well, here we are cooking dinner. Dinner at 6. Well, I just put a big old chunk of pecan on, so with all that wood, we'll have some coals here in a little bit. And the fire's really high. It's up to hot in that smoker right now. So we're gonna let this go and get this down to some charcoals, and then I'll throw those baby backs that I got on. Well, that's my rack of St. Louis ribs that I got from my local butcher, or at my local store. It's called E.W. James. Man, they're good for what they do. I mean, this doesn't have any hormones or additives this is just pure good old pork spare ribs. So we're getting ready, and I put some seasoning from my Jerome Spice or Jerome seasoning mix. And I just put a little on top and a little on bottom. And I'm fixing to put them on the rack, and we'll get them going. And I'll see you later. I just knew I was going to screw up. Right now you're looking at a frying pan, and on top of that frying pan is a grill from my other, my gas grill. And so I got that on top of a pan of water. That cast iron pan is half full of water. So, like I said, my mom was telling me she put them in the water, but I can't see doing that. So I'm going to steam them on top of the water and see what the hell happens. But I damn near forgot doing this. So I'll be back later. Okay, I just put on another piece of pecan so I can get some good coals going. And I'm going to keep that lid open so that we get a good fire and not much smoke. And we're just going to let it go for a while and leave it at that. I got to get some good bed of coals for what I want to do. We'll be back later. Okay, there's the fire, and I've had a few more libations than I anticipated. A couple more people stopped by, and we had a few more beers, and so in order to keep me out of trouble, thank goodness I'm barbecuing. Give me something to do. Chased everybody off, and now I get down to business. So we got these ribs on there in the rack, and I got my fire going, and we'll check on them in a little bit. Well, I decided to shut the firebox. I need some more heat up there in that big box over here, and we'll get those ribs cooking a lot better. Fire wasn't hot enough with the box open, so now I'm closing it. We're going to put some fire on these ribs. Well, I got my rack on the left, still on top of my frying pan. I'm going to leave that for a little bit. Then I got my vegetables over here. I got sliced yellow squash and broccoli and sliced potatoes, and tossed them with olive oil, and I got them on foil. And I'm going to let them just cook on up while we're finishing off these ribs, and That's gonna be dinner at 6. I'll be back in a little bit. This will be our finger food, roasted vegetables. There's potatoes there, and there's broccoli there, and there's yellow squash there. So we're gonna have that with our ribs, and the ribs are really, really, really looking good. So we're working on it. Damn, I'm hungry. Wow, that sucks. I just opened the grill, and that fry pan I had with water in it, it was almost half dry. So I had to grab this beer and do an emergency service and throw that damn beer in there. And that kind of sucks. So there's a lost beer gone into my barbecue. So I just put some more sauce on the top and close the cover. And it ain't gonna be real long. The vegetables are looking good, so I'd say 10-15 minutes. Well, I gotta brown them over on the grill side, so yeah, 15-20 minutes it'll be done. Yeah, as usual, I tried to pick it up with my hands, so I had to go in and get the damn pot holders. I mean, that was hot. So I'm gonna put it over here on the grill. See the fire? And we're gonna just caramelize this barbecue sauce.